What's up, guys? In this video we are going to do a ClickFunnels tutorial, and I'm going to teach you how to do A/B testing in ClickFunnels for either landing pages or sales pages or whatever you have that you want to A/B test. Now, for those of you who don't know, A/B testing is just a fancy way of saying testing two different pages, maybe with some slight variations or maybe with some large variations to see which ones perform better. So basically what you do is you have two, let's say landing pages in this case, and you send an equal amount of traffic to both of them, and then after about a day or two of sending traffic, you determine which one is performing better by which one has more leads or more signups or more sales or whatever metric you're testing for. So this is my one landing page. It's very basic. However, I want to create an A/B test, right? Because what I want to do is I want to I've already used this template before for some of the other traffic. I'm using the same traffic source, right? So I've used this template. So what I want to do is I want to create another template to see, is this template right here, is this like played out? Will people see this and be like, oh, it's this guy again, like leave me alone? Or is it still going to convert better than other traffic? So basically what you do is you click on that button that said create variation, and then we click on opt-in if it decides to work today. Why are you doing this to me, computer? Alright, so click on create variation, create from template, because you have either the option to create a duplicate of this and just change some of the copy. There we go. Okay, so let's see. Now, in my experience, this template tends to work very well. And what I'm actually going to be giving away is some Facebook ad copy templates, right? So let's see, what would be a good one for this? I feel like this would be good. Let's try this one. Never used this one before. Let's see, it's not OFA opt-in, it is FB ads opt-in. So you just create the page name, just something for your own internal records. Then you click submit. It'll build the page for you instantly. And then what you're going to do is you're going to, modify this page until you're ready. I swear that's not what I picked. That's weird. So annoying. Alright, whatever. Let's use it. Who cares? Let's go with the flow. Alright, so let's click on edit page. And this is one of the cool things about ClickFunnels, is that you have so many options and you never really know what's going to convert better, because you can have your own idea about, let's say this page will convert better, or this type of sales copy will convert better. But I've been surprised many times, just like in life, like you always think like one thing's going to happen, and then something else happens, and then you end up being very surprised. So let's see, we're not mother funnel secrets, although I guess I could leave that. Let's see. Alright, so basically when you write a headline, discover how a 26-year-old made this, this, and this by doing this. Alright, so basically like learn how this person made, did this thing you want to accomplish by, the subject of whatever this thing is we're giving away. So how about get your free professional Facebook ad copy templates written by some of the most successful marketers in the world. Good enough. Let's see here. Now I should make a logo, but I'll do that after. Grab my free templates. Just make that a little bit smaller. Not that much smaller. Alright, good enough. And then let's see here. This you want to have like a little just brief instructions, like what I've seen written here many times is like enter your best email address, and we will send you your free Facebook ad copy templates right now. Enter email address here, send it to me now. That's fine. Right? And then, okay, so the thing is like this girl, she's not really like relevant to what we're doing. Like, what does she have to do with Facebook ad templates? But this is one of those things where like, I don't know, maybe it will convert. Maybe like they'll see this hot blonde girl and be like, me want templates. I don't know, it's possible. This is why you A/B test. Now in this, like, I don't really like, I feel like all this stuff is kind of unnecessary. So we're just gonna delete all this. Delete. There we go. Let's just change this. Add copy masters, which is the name of my domain. And now it's time to make the logo. So let's see here. Actually, we're gonna have to do this in GIMP. So for those of you who don't use Photoshop, right? I know before I learned how to use Photoshop, I had this idea that it was this like massive complex program that would be very hard to use, and it is. You know, there's a definite learning curve, and I didn't feel like paying for it because I was broke. So I started using GIMP. Okay, now this is basically a free version of Photoshop, which you can download and use for free. There's no like paid version or restricted features. So you can just grab that, I think it's gimp.com, or just search for GIMP. But if you don't feel like learning how to use GIMP and you just want to make like more basic images, like I use Canva, I would say 95% of the time to make my YouTube thumbnails. Like all of these were made in Canva, right? Now, the thing is, with a logo, you actually need a transparent background. Actually, I think I can make a transparent background in Canva. Let me take a look. I'm not sure. I think you can actually do that. Let's see if this is possible. No, it's not. All right, so I don't think that's possible to do a transparent background. Like I can't get rid of this background. So we're gonna have to use GIMP. Is this filming? Yeah, all right, cool. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to New. We're gonna select the size. This is very big, so let's do, I don't know, 500 by 500. Okay, now this is even a bit smaller. Let's see, maybe like that. Now there's other more efficient ways to do this, I'm sure, but I'm obviously like not the best at doing this, so I've got my own like getaway of doing it. So let's see, our logo is add copy masters. That is the name of our company. And if you don't know exactly how to do all of this stuff that I'm showing you, don't worry, because you don't actually like, I mean, yeah, I guess you probably should take the time to learn how to use some kind of image editing software, because it's very like, it's just very valuable. So basically what I'm doing is I am oh, damn it. All right, so let's make this purple. Let's stick with the theme. How about like a dark purple? That's what it was. It's like a, maybe like a dark blue. Let's take a look here. Where was it? There we go. It's like, I guess like a dark-ish purple. Let's see. So this will show you where the current color is. I feel like the one, there we go, maybe like, let's just go with like, I don't know, how about that color? All right, gorgeous. move that there. We'll reduce the size of this font to about 32. Let's change the font. Can we do that? Font. Oh, I don't know. What about? I like to just pick fonts randomly because ooh, how about Garamond? I like that one. It's very classy. Ooh, that's classy. Add copy masters. Okay, now should we? Okay, so they've got this little box around that. So they've got, all right, so if we take like an analytical look at this, they've got one word on top of another word with a box around it, and then another word in cursive. So let's just copy what they do. All right, so we've got one word, another word on top of it. Oh. See, this is the thing about this type of software is like, I want to reduce this space here. How do I do that? I think it's this line spacing. Yeah. And this is something that you just like, it just takes time to figure out. So what we're going to do, let's delete that. Okay, add copy. And then masters. We've created another little text box. And let's make this a little bit larger. Let's make that, how about 50? Let's see what that looks like. And we'll change the font on this to, I don't know, what's like a cursive font? Oh, see, here, how about this? All right, that's kind of similar. You know, it's like you've got one word, another word, and then like cursive looking font. Okay, we'll just put that like in the middle-ish. And then rectangle select tool, free select tool. Basically what I want to do is make a box. It's surprising like how hard it is to make a box. Okay, let's see. How do I do this? I don't know. My paintbrush, pencil tool, paintbrush tool, eraser tool, bucket fill. All right, now this would be the time where I would Google like how to make a box in GIMP, right? That's essentially how you learn how to do all of this stuff, right? Like I didn't know how to do any of this before I started, but eventually you do it for long enough and you figure it out, right? Because you get one little tip here, one little tip there. Let's make this all caps. Oh, god damn, come on, Billy. Like, why is this stay purple and small and this goes big and like is white? I don't get it. God, so frustrating, man. Now I want this color, HTML notation. All right, so this is the like code for this color. It's ridiculous how I need to like learn all this stuff. So we just paste that in there. All right, wonderful. Make it bold. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to make this larger. Okay, there we go. Now, I've made a lot of logos, so this is like fairly, I'm not gonna say it's easy because it's a pain in the butt. Now, okay, so the thing is, these are the same amount of letters, right? So technically, you know, this looks a little bit more symmetrical than mine, but at the end of the day, like, who's going to notice? Okay, so then we are going to export, which basically means we're going to save it as an image that we can use and not as a GIMP file, which is not like. Okay, now let's save this first, because if I mess this up, I don't want to have to start over. That would be not fun. Okay, upload. Downloads. Where did I download that to? Maybe documents? If I export something, where does that go? I want to say it goes to downloads, but it's not here. Let's try this again. Oh, it's because it didn't export. Export. Then we're going to upload. Okay, maybe documents. Yeah, sweet. All right, now this should have a transparent background. I really hope it does. And I also really hope that it's not too large. I have a feeling that it might be. Ugh, see how big this is? That's not going to be good. No bueno. All right. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to just reload this page. And maybe we'll just delete this. Okay? Forget about this whole making logos nonsense. Or actually what we could do, add new element. Actually what I really need to do is I just need to fix the size of this. Alright, so forget about this whole logo making nonsense. No logo. Done with the logo. Like I said, it takes time. It's annoying. Whatever. And let's make this a little bit bigger. Famous marketers. There we go. All right. Beautiful. Save. And that's it. We're done. We're ready to push traffic. Actually, there's one thing I forgot to do. All right, but anyway. 50% of traffic, 50% of traffic. Click on apply changes. Bada boom, bada bing. You're done. That is how you split test in, what is this, ClickFunnels? Okay, so I know we got a little sidetracked on that whole, like, GIMP trying to make a logo thing, but you guys get the idea. Basically what you want to do, you pick, you know, there's two ways to do it. You can pick two pages that are very different and test those, or you can essentially just clone the page and change maybe like one or two small things, like change the button color, change the headline, change a couple words around here and there. But in this case, I have a different purpose for testing, so I went with this way. Cool. If you have any questions, let me know. Peace.